Sunday morning, I've got some bits out here on the spray table. These are the bodies of the 3 trucks I bought. The chassis are here, wheels taken off, and this one is a Playmobil truck. The sides are there. Now, for me at least, I have a problem with moulded in colour plastic. I think it's good on the smaller scales, but with the larger scales it just has the tendency to look really plasticky. So even though I would be getting rid of this colour anyway, because I don't really want that bright orange going around, I just like to spray them. And even with the chassis, a quick spray of matte black just to take that kind of plasticky shine away. I just feel that looks better to me. So let's just give them a quick undercoat and see how they look. Okay, so we've got some grey going on. I just gave the top of that a quick coat. There's some wooden areas on there, the front steps, which I want to keep the same colour as the trucks. So there we go. That's a start. Right, that's the other side of those panels done, and some black on there and on here. You see that very well, but again it just takes that plastic effect away from the plastic. Okay, we've got some brown going on there now. It's much better already. They look much better. Some on there ready to go back together. That's the end of the spraying, so when they're dry I'll put them back together. I don't really know what to do with these at the moment. I don't have any more brown spray. Just forgot to buy a new one, so I've just about got out with that. So let's put them back together and see how they look. As an aside, I'll show you quickly, this has all been put back together, so that's gone really nice. This small piece here, what I've done is I've removed the headlights, the lower headlights and the compressor. There's also some of this paraphernalia, the pipes, missing, and that's just because I've been doing the work. So everything's gone back together really well, nice and tight. What I have done is I've removed the loop connector from the front. I'm not really at the moment going to be doing any kind of backwards running with this. This is a show piece, you know, just to go around. It's pretty, that's what this is for. It's just going to run around and pull coaches and things like that. So I took that off because it just looks so unrealistic. It comes out to here, and as the train takes the bends, it's just coming right round there, and it just doesn't look very nice. So I've taken that off, and I've taken the headlights because one was broken, if you remember, the lens was broken, but also this side, the actual casing was broken. So whether this has been dropped or something, I don't know. Anyway, this piece here needs to be glued on now. But I've had an idea. Wait there. Now the idea was this, because I picked up these from eBay. They weren't very expensive. They were 6 or 7 quid or so, I don't know, something like that. Let's see if you can just... The jury is out because of the size of them. They are actually for a traction engine. I'm not sure I bought them for the other ones. Let me show you. Yeah, so with these guys, I had a kind of a brass attack. Picked up this beautiful small bucket, like a turned bucket, and the idea was that that could go something like that on there, you know, to really give that kind of narrow gauge look to the whole thing. But the scale is really, I mean, that's, you know, that's like a dustbin. But I don't know, you know, still maybe we can get away with it. I was thinking perhaps even on this one, could hang it on the side, just fix it onto there. Look, it can actually hang there. You know, I like that. But the idea was I was going to put one on there. And, well, I didn't know what I was going to do. I saw them and I thought, oh, you know, that's an idea. They've got some lights. I mean, if I do this, you can see that it changes the whole thing. I mean, it makes the train look like it's, well, it looks alive. You know, I got some brass boiler band, and I was going to actually put some of that around these to, you know, to actually put some real brass around the boilers. All just ideas, but I'm not sure for those whether that's too big, but I do like the look of it on that one. I don't know. Does it spoil it? Okay, what I also have is this. Very careful because the table's wet. This, as you can probably tell, is one of those taken to pieces. Very simple inside there. A motor, very simple bearings running in plastic. But what I wanted to do was give that some more power. And I don't think this will be able to handle that, to be perfectly honest. So this is going to be the same thing. I'm going to do away. Again, I won't need the control. I won't need the infrared control, or certainly the sound. So this will be, the thing is, I've seen these converted running. They take 3 C cells that sit in there, and I've seen them converted with an extra battery case for the 4th C cell. Now that should be 6 volts. But with rechargeables, they're 1.2 volts each, not 1.5, so that's 5. And I'm not sure whether those people are talking about 4 rechargeables or 4, you know, one turn batteries. So I'm not sure. But if I can get that to fit into there, speed controller, remote control, I'm sure we'll be fine. So that's the next project as well. Trying to keep it all in good working order for now, just in case I do decide to just you know, keep it simple. So just quickly back over here now. These have come out quite well. They really could do with another coat, but that's the base coat, and what I'll do is I will use an ink or something else, a black wash to highlight the detail. Okay, and things like all the overspray and all that in there, that's how I like it. That's staying just like that. That's enough detail. All I will do, as I said before, is all the ironwork, I will pick that out. So, you know, now we have none of that. we'd have none of that plastic. Look, can you see how that's just sort of dulled down, and it could be metal now, and so could those. I mean, even that there could be painted metal. It just looks, the whole thing looks different once you give it a spray, and auto spray at that. It just, some of those auto sprays that I use, they seem to bring up their own sheen. There's something in the, there's an additive in the spray. Anyway, okay, that's all for now, and I'm going to get the new kidder running today with the coaches, and have a good run with that. Okay, bye for now.